So here we are back at this thing. These screws, like, what are they? Like glued to it or something? I don't know. I've got these weird, like, bits that I have to use on this thing. I don't know. There's the new one, right, y'all, with the bracketry and whatnot. And I'm just pulling screws out right now. I don't know. I'll pull them out until something falls apart, and then I'll know we're good. I don't see. Oh, there's one. Look, let's get this one out. If I can. There we go. How much will that come off now? All the way? Nope. Nope. Something else holding it on. I'll swivel her right back this way. All I really got to do is get this electrical connection off. Oh, look, someone put a freaking Phillips on the bottom. That means they've been in it before. That also means I got to change my bit. Get a Phillips in my pocket here somewhere. I got a billion things in my pocket because I don't like making trips. I'd rather dig for 20 minutes and feel around and not find it, and then dump my pocket and then find it, and then be happy that I didn't really save any time at all because of how much digging I have to do to find. Where is the bit? Pocket, give it to me. Pocket, don't you talk to me like this. Come on. Where are you at? I'm still not feeling it. Where is it? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. That's a 5/16. You can feel a 5/16 in your pocket. You know it's a 5/16. But you can also feel a Phillips bit because it's long and skinny. Where is my bit? Oh my gosh, here we go. Empty in the pockets. Not in that handful. Ooh, is that not, that's not it. Come on. What a ridiculous waste of time. Don't tell me I don't have the bit. Found it. Found it. Everyone can rest easy. I found the bit. Goodness gracious. It's absolutely ridiculous. But here we go. So we're gonna hold this thing up because it's gonna fall. Pull that screw out. It's gonna fall. There goes the screw. Oh well. I ain't worried about it. They said they wanted to keep this thing, put it to the side, because they have another one and they want to use it for parts. Right? Yeah. And I don't really know how I'm gonna carry that down. You see, that's not gonna be fun. I also got to mount a thermostat somewhere. That goes a $200 impact. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll see. All right, here we go. I'll get the drill. It fell to the floor and hopefully it still works. Oh my gosh, get. Because it's a DeWalt. That's why it works. Yeah. Now, I gotta disconnect this electrical. See, she's turned off. That means we don't get zapped. I'm gonna try to use the same connector, so I don't want to lose these screws in the abyss. I want to try and hang on to them, you know? So what do we do when we hang on to stuff like this? Well, we're gonna put the screws right back in the holes so that they're still there. And my phone's blowing up, you see, so I think I'm gonna put you on pause and get all these, dadgummit, get in there. Get all these messages See, I can't ever get a thing done. All this phone. Alright, so someone's pulling up over here. I don't know who, but once again, all I'm gonna do is disconnect these wires, find a way to lower her down, and then when I unbox the new one, I'll get back on with you. Holla. Alright, so I guess I lied. I am going to have to cut off eventually because they have the fire department coming out. Because apparently there's a leak in this system somewhere, but it's not in here, so it's not by any fault of this heater not working. Thank goodness. Here's the new one. You see, we're gonna need a thermostat of some sort to work on this guy. And I'm gonna need to punch out the back so I can fit the wiring in. Go ahead and take off these screws. The bottom panel, we can see what we got to work with. And luckily I got my bit right here. And let's see what we can do here. The hard part is getting these back in. Oh, look, there's only one. I should just... Oh no, it swivels. Hey, I like it. And that one's stuck in there. It's got a little retainer on it. Thermostat must be wired to the control terminal board. This unit will not operate if thermostat is wired to... I'm going to leave that on there because I'm probably going to forget. And there's our electronics. Got a terminal board right here. That's where my incoming power is going to go. And right there is where my ground is. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If I can get it up there. So we got to make sure that this retainer is going to be big enough to work on that, and it is not. It's going to be a little bit too small, unless somehow I can only punch the center one out. So these punch outs right here, there's a big one and a small one, and if you can get the middle one out, I can make that work. If I can't get the middle one out, well, then I'm screwed. But we're gonna try. We gonna try today. Punch it from the inside and see if we can make it. This is a hammer, you see. That's a hammer. It's not working in my favor. The outer one is actually starting to buckle, and worst comes to worst, I'm just going to drill my own hole. Oh, we got a little separation. I like it. Right here. See if we can make this happen. Come on. Easy. Nope. Nope. It's starting to... Nope. Don't do it. Yep, the whole damn thing's coming apart now. Oh, that's awesome. That's so awesome. Come on. Come on. Work it back and forth until it just pops off. We're close. Come on. So close. Get off of there. Ah, look. Eureka. It happened. So, this should work just fine. Get the retainer on there. I'm going to leave it loose so I can let it move about the cabin. We're going to leave that just like that. No, we're not. Are we? No, I'm going to go ahead and close it because I don't want to try and get it up there while it's flopping all over the place. At least like that. I won't even screw it on there. All right. As far as the bracketry goes, come on, get on there the right way. I am going to put the screw in, because now that it's on there right, it is going to just flop right off. Now, getting the screw in there while it's hanging is going to be the hard part, because I can't even get it in while it's down here. I might have to duct tape her, you know? I'm not even going to be able to see in that thing. Look at that one little hole right there. Can I make it? I tell you what, it's going to go in once. If I can get it in there while it's hanging, that will be the only time it's going to get in there. All right, now I got these guys, and I lost all my bits, so I'm going to have to use an actual wrench and get this bracket just like that. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to use the existing bracket that's up there for the actual hanging, because all I need to do is stick the bolt in the hole, you see. And I hear noises, so I'll get back with you. So I got the bracket on, got the bolt put in, you know, just a couple threads. I like to go up there, and sometimes you got to do these jobs by yourself, because, you know, boss just won't give you any help. I got to figure out how I'm going to get this down there without, you know, letting her just fall, because we don't need that to happen. I think I'm going to have to sit on this pipe. I brought my rope up here, and I think I'm going to have to just figure out how to hook it on somewhere. And probably going to, this looks like I can loosen these and drop the whole thing, and that'll make it easier to bring the new one up. I can just hook it on. Go ahead and put this mount. Now the new one's going to hang lower because of the mount, but it's also smaller. So just don't know how I'm going to hook the rope up. I'm going to go around. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to go around this guy, because this bracket's, nah, that's a dumb idea. Why y'all trying to let me do these dumb ideas? I don't know where to put it. It's just a safety. I'm just gonna have to manhandle it. Yeah, that's gonna suck. All right, let me get another wrench. So, yeah, oh, there she goes. Say, that's not meant to come off. I'm just gonna loosen them. There's gotta be one on this other side there. And theoretically, she should just lift right off of there. And somehow, oh yeah, she's definitely gonna lift right off of there. It's all wiggling all over the place. Now I gotta figure out how. Maybe, yeah, I'm not gonna put a rope on a sprinkler pipe. I just can't drop it. So, here, get it down, set it on this pipe here. Then I'm going to come down a little bit while I'm holding it, and I'm going to set it right here. And then I'm going to figure out the rest. This is not good. I don't know what to do. I'd like to sit on a rope and just sit on this pipe and just lower it down. But, you know, this pipe is humongous. It's not going to break. I'm not worried about it. I am just going to sit right here. I'm going to let it slide down the leg and then down. So I'm either going to post this with a success, or I am not going to post this with a massive failure. So That's where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and just go around this bracket here. Let's go around 2 of them. You know, why not? Let's just get her around there. And there. Yeah. This is gonna be awesome. Epic moments right here. I know some of you guys are probably like, why don't you just manhandle it? Quit being a wiener. Alright, you know what? No. I'm gonna do it like this, and we're gonna figure it out. Just like this. Come on. Get off of there. Okay. She don't want to get off very easy. It's a tidbit on the heavy side. I'm gonna loosen these up a little more because I think they're just holding me back. That one's still kind of tight, actually. All right. Yeah, once it gets off that hook, I don't have a choice. I'm gonna have to just figure it out, you know? Because at that point, it is what it is. Guess I don't have much leverage with where I'm sitting right now. Come on. Get off the bracket. Oh, she's free. Okay. Resting. Okay. I'm gonna lower her down the leg, preferably on the smooth side. And try not to fall off of the ladder, or the pipe. Oh, it's stuck on my darn boot. Get off my boot. Okay, we're off the boot. Now, we're halfway down the ladder, and it's stuck on the ladder. Get off the ladder! Oh. And she's on the floor. Well, that was super awesome. I really hope that's long enough, because I didn't bring any seal tight. I didn't bring any flex. So I just assumed, you shouldn't assume, you see, that it was going to be, oh gosh, it was going to be long enough to reach, and we're not really going to find that out until we get there. So I'm going to get that bracket off the top, because that's what's going on the new one. That's a 9/16 flavor. Let's see, where's my 9/16? Right, y'all. That comes off pretty easy. Goes right there. We're gonna put it right here. Undo what I did already. Put that in that. Oh, she barely fits. I'll get this bolt put in place. Come on, bolt. Get that. There we go. Get her nice and tight. Okay. That's about where I needed to, let's see here. It's gonna be sitting like this, you know. That's gonna need to be like that now, for now. We're gonna hang her up like that. You know, the other one's a lot bigger. Probably more than double the size, see? But they run the same kilowatts. So, I don't know if it's electronics or magicianry or something, but what was that fell? Oh, that's a humongous washer, goodness gracious. I don't know where that came from. Oh well, I ain't really worried about it. I gotta get this thing hung up there, and just hope that I got the screws out far enough for that bracket to fit right back on. Let's take a hydration break. Got 23 more in the truck. Oh, look, control valves. So, they said that she's got a leak somewhere. With the things over here. Got the fail light there. So they dug holes in the parking lot and whatnot and say, we fixed the pipe, and guess what? It's still losing pressure. Well, look, there's some pressure. I don't know how these work. Not really worried about it at this point. Grab the big pipe. Oh. And grab the smaller big pipe. This one's much lighter than the other one. That doesn't mean that getting it on there is going to be any easier. If I can get that backside to hook, I'll be good. I don't really have anywhere to stand on this side, so I can't lean over. I'm going to go ahead and get on the do not stand on this part of the ladder, and sit back on my pipe and see if I can manhandle her on there, or woman handler, however you like to do that. Whatever flavor is yours. I've got to find some leverage because I'm going to have to lean, and leaning forward is not a good thing when you don't have anything to push against, because I'll slip right off the pipe, you see. That's a little bit of a drop, probably going to break something. I don't want to do that today, maybe tomorrow would be all right. I'm not leaning. This is all arms. Get on there. Oh, did it? It's seated. What's up, fool? Three-eighths flavor. Tighten her up. Come on. Okay. Now, to see if my electronics is gonna work. Dadgummit, I didn't bring a screwdriver, did I? You know what? I always keep in my pocket these little ones. Maybe I can fish one out. Sitting on the pipe. I can't find. No, that's not a screwdriver. All the stuff in my pockets would blow your mind, but it keeps me from, going back and forth all the time. Oh, nope. Okay. All right. That's good. We'll worry about getting that back on at the end, because it'll be the last thing we do. All right. Don't turn it on. Okay. Oh, we've got to find a thermostat. That's wonderful. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to read this attention notice now. Thermostat must be wired to the control terminal board. This unit will not operate if thermostat is wired to the power terminal block. See wiring diagram located on the hinge door for wiring connectors. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, that doesn't tell me where. So, maybe I'm going to have to read the wiring diagram to find out my in and out on the thermostat, which it sounds right, Chum. Thermostat, R and W1. Well, there you go. Heat thermostat. C, nope, G and R? This confuses me. Yeah, we're gonna have to play with that a little bit and figure out which one makes it, work. So it's either going to be G and R, or it's going to be C and W1. One, it's just really odd. One says thermostat, the other one says heat thermostat, which a heat thermostat is a thermostat that only operates in heat, so it's only going to close on temperature fall. A regular thermostat, depends on the flavor you get, but some of them will be a close on temperature fall or a close on temperature rise. Now, if you close on temperature fall for a heater, then obviously it's a heater. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Close on temperature rise is usually for a cooler or an air conditioner, refrigeration things. They will close on temperature rise. And what it means by close is you're just taking the circuit and closing it, which means you're connecting the circuit. So it's got a little switch leg that does that thing right there. What's next? The wiring? That's gonna be fun. I wonder if I can get a ladder on the backside. I can't fish it through there. Golly, they just did me dirty. It'd be easy if I could get on that backside, but I can't get on the backside. So we're gonna have to figure it out like it is. Swivel, swivel. Put our wires in the hole. It'd be like, yeah, I'm just not gonna do it like that because that's dumb. We'll do it the non-lazy way. The non-lazy way in this situation is gonna be faster. You say, faster. It's gonna be faster. Get in there. Don't you fight. Stop it. Oh. Wires, come on. Where are you? What are you doing? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Why would you go up? No, come down. I need you down. Yep, just like that. Okay, and then, no, stop it. Okay, come on, Orange. All right, now we're gonna angle her this way, because I want to. And see how hard it is to get this thing on here. We don't have to. Just get a couple threads and then I can tighten it in a minute when I get the screwdriver. Get in there. Get in there. Come on, threads. Just need a couple. Come on. There's a couple on that side. And come on. Come on. There's a couple on that side. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this side on. Then we're gonna figure out our wires here. And then I gotta figure out a thermostat, because without a thermostat, yeah, she ain't gonna work at all. She ain't gonna work at all. I may have to run down. Well, that's a cinder block wall. And I can't mount a thermostat there. I can, excuse me, mount a thermostat on this wall, but that's an exterior wall, so it's gonna always be colder. You know, I could always also mount a thermostat onto the unit and run a probe. That's what I think I'll do. I'm gonna run a probe. Yeah, we're gonna use an expensive thermostat. That's what the doctor ordered. Why did I come down here? What was I? Oh, I gotta tighten down the thing, jigger. Might as well bring a screwdriver up there since I'm gonna be hooking wires up. And we'll have to go out and find the temperature control. She's off, you see. Now, I don't think I like this hinge idea. Oh, I gotta tighten that thing up. I already forgot what I was doing. Goodness gracious. Come on. Oh, get on there. Ah. Yeah. All right. From the inside, I'm gonna tighten the retainer, but not like solid. People aren't gonna be up here swerving it around and whatnot. It's not gonna be swiveling all day long. It's gonna be stationary. And so if it was gonna be moved a lot, I would tighten this retainer like super duper, but what it's gonna be doing, it ain't gonna be turned unless it's being worked on. And then if somebody's dumb enough to move it so much that that falls out, well, you kind of get what you deserve in that situation. Where's the terminal block? Oh, this is not gonna be fun. So this is gonna be really difficult, actually. I'm gonna have to do this from a weird angle, which is all right. We adapt and overcome. I'm a left-handed person, so adapt and overcome has been my life. I know, all you right-handed people are like, quit whining, oh my gosh. No, I'm gonna whine, all right? That is what's gonna happen. This is 3 phases, okay? 480 volt. We got no mark. We got a Mark 4 and a Mark 6. So I don't know why they did that. 0, 4, and 6. Why wouldn't you do a 1, 2, and 3, a 0, 2, and 3? But let's just assume nothing bad ever happened out of that. Let's just assume that we're going to be doing 1, 2, and 3, as in 0 is 1, 4 is 2, and 6 is 3. Come on. Get in the thing. Oh, what is it? I can't even see that. Can you see that? That's my Phillips is too big. I gotta find that electronic Phillips. No, it's not electronic. It's for electronics. She's got all the safeties on her, you know? Doesn't let you shock yourself. But it's probably the only other one I have, and I used to have a nice Klein one. Then I think I picked this up on accident, and somebody else took my Klein. So I don't have a nice... Ah, there she is. I wonder if that's small enough. I don't know what I was saying. I don't remember. I'll remember whenever I edit this thing. Okay. So, get in there. You're made for this. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. That's too big. That's made for this specific crap right here, and it's too big. You got to be kidding me. I'm not kidding me. All right, so plan F. Oh, yep, that was close. Don't worry, I am okay. I'm gonna get those screws loose. I'm gonna hook up the wires. You don't need to see all this. And I'll get back whenever I'm looking for a thermostat. All right, so it's quite a bit later and a little bit noisier since they're working on this FAR system here. So you see, this terminal block has a flat head on it, and apparently somebody was very angry when they installed the little screws, and they just tightened the snot out of them. So I stripped them out, you know. 2 of them anyway. This center leg is in there, but nothing's not even one that pulls amps. So got the big blue nuts out. I'm just gonna have to bypass the terminal block. Don't really have an option at this point. I'm not taking this thing back. And I'm not going to remove it and try to score a new hole in the terminal block. No, I'm not doing all that crap. I almost said it. So we're just gonna taper up here. You know, when you tape something up with electrical tape, leave a flag, okay? It means the next guy can come in and take it off a lot easier. If you don't leave a flag, you're just being mean. And we want to make these things serviceable for the next person that comes up on them. But I'm just going to tape these up real good so we don't get any, you know, arcing. And this took way longer than it was supposed to. But sometimes we run into snags and we adapt and we overcome. And flag, I've adapted and I've overcome. Now, time to find a thermostat. I did have to take the hinged door off because I got tired of fighting with it. So basically, alright, now that everyone's left me temporarily, I'm sure, because they can't figure out what's wrong with that thing. And I'm glad it's them and not me, because I don't do that stuff, you see. Alright, last time I talked, we put flags, we did this thing, we did that thing, we put that one right there, and then we got ground up in the ground spot. Next thing is the thermostat. I went out to my truck, and, you know, I'm a refrigeration guy. So, I got this guy. This is an A19 made by Renko. It's got the three things here. You got the 1, the 2, and the 3. All right, this middle one, or sorry, this bottom one is your common. Okay, this is switch leg and this is a switch leg. This switch leg is going to close, it's going to open on temperature rise. This switch leg on the top will close on temperature rise. So in other words, you would use the top one for refrigeration and the middle one if you're wanting to heat. Just like that. Pulled out a little wire, had in my truck. This little SO cord. Had it left over from a job since, you know, wire was not included in this quote. Punched out the little knockout hole there. And we're gonna feed our wire in, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to wire her up, because there's two different ways to do it apparently. One is if you heat, do this, but otherwise do this. But this is a freaking heater. What do you mean otherwise? Like thermostat or heater thermostat? Y'all may know. You can put it in the comments and tell me I'm dumb. That's fine. That's fine. I can accept that. And oh, get down a step here. All right, so we got our heat tray. I'm gonna have to cut like a million feet of that off. Yep, get out. Okay, that's as far as it's gonna go. I have nowhere to stand, so we're just going to reach. Okay, we were gonna go to common and G or to R and W1. I'm a AC guy, so R and W1 sound more righter to me than common and G, which is usually just your blower. So, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We're gonna blow it up? Probably not. Probably not gonna blow it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and strip some of that wire back, and my pants keep falling off. Putting all my tools in my pants, and my pants don't like it. So, they're just trying to fall off of me here. Let's see, we're gonna need about yay much. We'll cut her right about here. When you say right about here, add a couple inches. Because you never know. You don't want to cut too much and have to redo this whole thing. All right, that one goes right in that pile. And let's get some of this out of here. Not the easiest to strip on. This insulation is very soft. So, how do you do this? I mean, this is how I do it. I just kind of work it around a little bit until I can crease it and break it. I know there's got to be an easier way. Maybe I should YouTube that. I don't even know how I looked that up. See, we started breaking it. So at that point, I'm going to go ahead and yank on it. and it pops right off. Just like chat. I'm not gonna use the ground because I don't know why. I just don't want to. And you just have to deal with it. Don't tell me how to live my life, dadgummit. I forgot a flathead. Up and down this ladder about 7,000 times. Which is fine. It's probably good for the heart and whatever. Here's my... I said it was a Klein. It's not a Klein, it's a Husky. Which is, you know, cheap. I always try to buy cheap tools because guess what? I'll lose them. I lose tools all the time, and I don't ever find any. So where's these other guys that are losing tools? What are they doing with their tools? Where are they losing them? Who's finding those tools? Oh, this is gonna suck. I really doubt that is gonna hold my weight. I'm not fat, okay? It's just not a very big bracket, that's all. I don't really want to stand on it. I'm going to stand down here on this pipage and try to squeeze over here. And we're going to go R and W1. And if I have to jump out G, then I'll jump out G. I don't really care. We're just going to put this in here and see what happens. You know what? I think I'm going to put some connectors on that. I like to overdo things, you see. I don't want it all basic looking. I want it professional looking. Get my little connector kit here. The horseshoe flavor. Get a couple of them. One more. Crimpers are in my pocket, as are my strippers. And back up the ladder. Let's go ahead and cut these down a little bit. Come on, get out of my pocket. Don't. There we go. Oh, come on. Try doing them both at the same time. It's gonna end up failing miserably, just like that. Oh, there we go. That's not very much wire, but I think we're gonna catch it right on the end. You see it poking at the top? We're good. Just kind of get your crimpers on the plastic mode and just get on it. And one more time. Yeah, that is not very much wire. I'm gonna do it anyway. That one. Gonna be a tough one to get cramped. All right, somebody's here again. I'll get back with you. Well, make sure they're on there. I said somebody's here, but I'm not moving yet because they ain't showing up yet. W1. Come on. Oh yeah, that's how we're gonna play this game? Stop. Okay. This is such an awkward position to stand in. Okay. Now, we're just gonna see if she works real quick. Everything's wired up. Hopefully we don't get any explosions. I'm gonna have to stop it like right there somehow, because it just wants to go back. We're not trying to heat the wall, you see. I don't want to get it. I'm gonna have to tighten that nut up really good. It's all good, whatever. All right, we're gonna turn her on to let's get hot mode. Where's my clicker? There, so it's about 60 in here right now. We're gonna boost it up to 80. Clear. I don't know what happened in the contactors pulled in, but I don't have G. Well, I don't have a blower. It's definitely getting hot. It's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Dadgummit. So, what I am going to do, I wonder if it's on a delay. I wonder if I should let it heat for a minute. Let's do that. Let's see if it's on delay. Oh, that time the fan comes on. It's outstanding. We have heatage. I don't know what the difference was from one to the next. Smells amazing, like a brand new heater. So that's about it, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this capillary, I'm going to run it down to probably that pipe, that bottom pipe, just zip tie her on or something, I don't know. That way it's going to read the temperature at that level and not up here at this level where it's going to be warmer. I'm going to take the vanes here, I'm going to angle them downward because that's where we want the air flowing. I'm going to tighten up the nut here, straighten her out, and put the lid, the bottom lid, what's a, what you would call a bottom lid. Put the bottom back on it. Write me an invoice and zoom down the road after I clean up all my crap. Isn't that amazing? All this crap. Awesome. Well, got nothing else to show you. If anything, I might come back and give you a little of the finished product. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll douche you then. All right, there it is. All taut and turned on, set to 50 degrees. We ain't got to worry about you popping out. You're good. You're good. Got the probe hung on that little conduit there. And man, that's all I got for you. Go get this ladder put on the roof and on the old, hit the old road. And until next time, see ya.